And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you've gotten your snack or snacks, if you've gotten more than one, and stretched all of your appropriate appendages. And we come back to Sweet Justice trying to get a short rest in the middle of their dungeon delve. They have taken some precautions, but we will see if that's enough. So what I would like to do, if you're to take a short rest here, I'm going to make some rolls to see what happens.
Oh wait, how does the short rest with heals work? I always forget that.
You can use any number of hit dice that you want.
But like, how do we know what our hit dice is?
Our level. So we're level 11. We get 11 hit dice to spend.
But like, which dice is the hit dice?
Oh, what you roll to level up with. So like
when you
on your
I
character sheet. So go to
you just gotta click short rest and it should tell you.
Right.
It's a D6 for you.
Oh yeah, sorry, click short rest. I'll tell you.
But not yet, because you don't know if you've gotten a short rest yet.
Oh, gotcha.
Hold.
Oh, I see. I didn't see the short rest thing. I was scrolled down. I never scroll up like that. Y'all are
It's always
fancy.
the boxes at the top that get you back.
For real, I'm like blind to boxes. I don't see them.
Sneaky box.
I hate boxes.
Somewhere, some poor UI designer is crying right now.
I hate boxes.
In about 40 minutes has passed as you were trying to get a short rest. Your alarm is intact, however, but through the room to the northeast where you see a faint glow, you hear some muffled talking.
Oh.
Someone speaking. You hear sobs. You hear multiple people.
What?
It is up to you all if you would like to continue to try and get your short rest or to investigate.
Would be a trap. Can we make out what they're saying?
No, it's too far away. It's one of those things like the kind of the phenomenon, like if you're in a large, like a tunnel where the sound sort of bounces off the walls and you pick up that things are being like said, there's things happening, but you can't really make out the words.
Falcon's trancing right now. He's in his elf. So
We should.
I
depends
don't
on
want
what you
to.
guys want to do.
I don't want to stop the short rest. We need it.
I am
I could really use
fine. Yeah, we just ignore it.
All right, you all ignore the speaking and the crying.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's a trap. We ignore it. Bryn and I like give
But
her
yeah.
eyes.
Could we like send Mimi to investigate?
That is a terrible idea.
It's a great idea.
Ron did not train Mimi for recall
Why not? Why have you not been working on this? This will be so helpful right now.
because Mimi can do this. Mimi, fishing pole.
And Mimi
It
goes,
is,
"Wah!" And it turns into like a fucked up like a fishing pole.
Oh,
That is the most fucked up
It's-
fishing pole I've ever seen in my life.
we still have work to do.
No offense, Mimi.
It's good. It looks like there's a line and like some sort of reeling mechanism or something, and then the fishing pole just goes blank and like does a 90-degree
what?
angle.
Mimi, if something attacks us, I want you to do that because you will probably confuse and scare it away for at least 5 seconds. Good job, Mimi. Very good. And I'm gonna give her a little pat on the head, and then like pull my hand away quickly.
And you see that like the eye is on. There's an eyeball that's in like the rod, and it's just looking at you with this one eye, like expecting like.
Good job, Mimi. Here's Ron gives her a little snack.
She
do I have
chomps
to
on
feed
it
her? I'm gonna feed
immediately
her
as
some,
the mouth opens up and just chomps.
I'm gonna feed
Eats
her
it.
one of Vin's zines.
One of what?
What?
Vin's zines.
It just chomps it up.
Rude.
It's got good fiber.
Yes.
All right. So, what is the plan? Are you going to stay with the rest?
Yep, we're gonna wait the remaining 20 minutes.
Okay. You wait the remaining 20 minutes. Sammy sometimes is gone. and you all gain the benefit of a short rest. So you can click the short rest on your sheet. It is up to you if you would like the computer to add the HP or not. There's a little checkbox for that.
Computer, go.
And then you can choose how many hit dice you want to use.
Computer.
Did it work? It didn't work.
D10. What are the D10s? The spaceships?
Mhm.
You guys get D10.
Oh, yeah, you can just roll it then if it didn't work.
Yeah, it checked out 3 times and my hit points didn't change, so I'll just.
That's okay. I don't trust computer dice anyway.
Let's see here.
All right, I'm good.
Yes, I'm feeling very good.
Sure, all these are D10. Or no, I need what? 4.
Make sure you confirm the short rest when it pops up. Make sure you hit confirm too. Like, you
I
have to
can
click it
only
twice.
use D8s.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my D8s? There's 1, 2.
I'm gonna use arcane recovery as well.
How many hit die did everyone use?
I
4.
used 4.
3.
4, 3. How many did Vin use?
2.
2.
I get back a 3rd level spell slot.
And then how many did Falcon use?
I used 4. What is 7 plus 8?
15.
Okay. Didn't roll too good.
You had your con bonus too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I already accounted for that. It's
To every roll. Or not to everyone, just total.
right.
All right, everyone good on their short rest?
Yeah.
I need to look up one thing before we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can use the healing tonic again after our next fight if we need it. So, or mid
Okay.
next fight if we really need it.
Did you give Valken some of that, or no?
Last game, I gave some to, I'm pretty sure, Valken and Ron specifically.
Oh, I was wondering after this fight if you did or not.
Yeah, not after this fight. I couldn't.
Gotcha. No, that's fine.
I only get it once per, like, short rest period.
So as your short rest concludes, you still hear quieted whispers sobbing to the northeast, and then there's also the dark tunnel to the northwest. It is up to you to decide which direction you will go.
Towards the voices, yes. See if they're still over there.
You mean towards more things that want to kill us?
We don't know they want to kill us. Didn't we hear, like, crying? I don't think skeleton demon beasts cry.
Traps cry.
Ron can get
Hmm.
close and try to detect if anything bad.
Keep in mind, this is a place for all we know have been abandoned or everybody's turned to undead.
We don't know.
Was there anything cool in this nook while we were
Yeah.
resting up?
It
Yeah.
is years old, like prospecting equipment.
No sign of black pearl shipments.
No, not yet.
Is there like I don't know if pathways are the right word, but is there like footsteps or like travel, like am I able to tell if an area's been traveled a bunch? Or I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, in this area, not really. It looks, while there have been undead in here shambling around, you don't really see any sign of life other than the cries and things that you've heard.
Like
Listen,
no
if you wanna go-
footsteps or
Huh?
Other than giant footsteps about, this big from Skull.
I put both my hands on Bryn's shoulders and I'm like, Bryn, there's no sign that anyone has been here in forever. I think it's a trap.
If it is a trap, I would rather face it head on. Knowing it is trap is at our strongest.
Well, then you can lead us.
Okay, I will do it. I do not mind.
We're just let Ron get close and then sense for.
Oh yeah. We move slowly and stealthily.
I would like you all to make a group stealth check.
Okay.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Do we get any bonuses from being near you? Only for
Not
sneaking.
for-
Paladin
For
stealth
sneaking?
bonus.
For sneaking is
Oh.
negative.
I got
Listen,
an
we need as
8.
much advantage as we can get.
Mhm.
6.
I got a 5.
This is not good.
Eight,
We
six,
just
five.
stomped into this room.
No. I have a 2.
8, 6, 5, and 2. All right, you guys go clomping down the
I'm
hallway.
skipping.
Okay, you go skipping down the hallway. Everyone's just clomping. And you make your way down, and you see some stairs down, and it leads to a dead-end room. And there's some very dim light. You're not sure if there were torches that were lit, if these are something that was being magically created or like just fueled and it still happened to be running. You're not entirely certain. But you find this room, and at the end of the hallway, you see what appears to be a guard and a dwarven man. And they're
Oh.
saying to you, I'm so glad you came. We're scared out of our minds. We've got more in the corner over there, and we need to find a way out.
Can I cast light real quick?
Sure.
And can I don't know if
Myself.
insight check would reveal anything, but can I like
You cast
I
light.
want to look
Bryn.
and see if there's any signs that this is an illusion or
Oh,
a
that's
disguise
good.
of some kind.
What color is your light, Bryn?
Like a rosy, warm firelight.
Got it. And
Like
I
a
will get to what
rosy
you said,
sunlight.
Falcon, here in just a second. One moment. And light is what's 20 foot dim, 20 foot bright?
Yeah.
You have lights.
They're just standing there.
Yep, they're standing there in about waist deep water.
So here's
Falcon, make your insight roll.
well, actually, here's what
I
I was,
also do insight?
One at a time, please. What
Okay,
were you going to
okay,
say,
okay.
Falcon?
so I'm in the back of the group. I guess I shouldn't have said insight. I'm just looking for a way to tell if these are actually real dwarf people or if this is an illusion. So can I like pick up a
Perception.
pebble or something and chuck it at them?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up a pebble off the ground and throw
Oh
it
my
at
god.
them.
No roll needed. You pick up a pebble and you chuck it at this guy right here, and he goes, ugh! And just sort of looks at you.
Do I see any like shimmers or flickers when I hit
Make a
them with
perception
that?
roll.
Okay. Let's see. Perception. 19.
19. He goes, oh, it was, and looks at you like, what the fuck, man? And like turns and looks behind him, and you see as he turns, you see a small thin strand of something down its back going into the water.
No.
I will say nobody approach them. I believe
I
that
see-
this is I believe that there's something under the water controlling these things.
When Balkan says that, can I do like maybe an Arcana check or a nature check maybe?
Go for it.
I don't know what I saw, but there seemed to be some line or
Dirty 20.
thread or something that goes into the water.
Dirty 20. As you sort of think of the creature Rolodex in your mind,
I've read a
you
lot of books
remember
on these
because
things.
you studied at the assemblage and learned about all kinds of different creatures and things, that there are some specific types of oozes known as oblex that can create
No.
a sort of simulacrum that's tied to them that can look and sound like a person. And you
Oh.
also note that while they are indistinguishable, they look, they sound, they feel like a person, you remember that they smell faintly of sulfur, and as soon as you remember that, all of you begin to smell. It's like rotten eggs in here.
Ugh.
I'm just gonna be like, sulfur. Vulcan is right. Back away from them. They are not mortal creatures. They're not humans. I wanted to say humans, but dwarf, like, you know what I mean.
They ain't people.
They're not people.
So
It
was
is
this?
bad. It is ooze called Obelek.
Oblex.
That's neat. So what now?
What?
I don't know how to fight
You
them. I
see-
just know they're not good.
Yeah, broken debris all throughout here, wood, that kind of stuff. What do you do?
So we don't go this way then, huh?
Are you staying or are you leaving?
I'm not trying to swim in a pool with weird crap in it, okay?
I mean, we could fight it.
Where are you going? There's people right over there that need help.
You're a liar.
And then you
You're not
hear
even
over
real.
here, we need help. Yes, we need help.
You're not real either.
So right now, decision, staying or leaving. You either stay or you run.
Valken's already back down the hallway.
Falcon's running down the
Falcon's
hallway.
running. I guess we run.
And just a brisk walk. Like, nope.
Uh,
We can see you all later. You can stay if you
Look.
want.
Yeah, I run
So-
too.
You run the other direction, and you can see as you turn tail and run and escape these creatures. You see in the water large, sort of oozy mounds appearing,
Oh, I don't like
dotting
this at
the water
all.
as you
Yeah, this is
leave, and they're
weird.
yelling, "Come back! We need your help! You cowards! You're running away! You call yourselves adventurers! We're gonna die here, and so are you!" And you make your way
It's
down the
not very
hallway,
convincing.
and you run the other direction, back
Mhm.
to where you were. And you know where. You also know, Bryn, that these creatures, you're not sure if they can come after you or will, but if they do, oozes are not known for their speed.
So we'll just do around. We'll just go.
So you're safe for now, but you have the feeling that if you decided to dilly-dally, they might catch up with you.
well, at least not in the water.
Would we like to check other direction?
Okay.
Before we move, can we just agree that we're most likely not going to find friends in this place?
Agreed.
Yes.
Gotta treat everything like it wants to kill us.
Also,
Okay.
can we also agree to all be on the lookout for sort of a map or program? You know, like sometimes you go in large shopping complexes, they have sort of pillar with like directions on it.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find sort of incoming, outgoing trade area.
Does anybody speak Dwarven?
Yes. No.
I can understand Dwarven.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read it? Oh, well, if you see anything interesting on the walls or something, I guess let us know.
Do I see anything interesting on the walls?
You notice that a lot of this, it's strange. It's like that they were excavating in their own city. Up above looked like an abandoned city. You went down a very long, deep mine shaft. And in the area that you were now is a very old statue. There's breaks in the rubble. This room where the nasty stuff was perhaps excavated out and they found it. And this long hallway is like rough hewn stone. Are you heading down the other hallway?
As a group or just like me exploring and
I'm in
Well,
as
we're
a
going
group.
as a group. We're going as
Okay.
a group. Yeah.
So you continue
Stealthily.
down stealthily. Make a group stealth roll.
Oh no.
Let's do better this time.
I believe in us.
Here we
I
go.
believe in us.
3, 2, 1.
18.
Stealth, 12.
14.
A little better. We're doing a little better.
Ron,
Believe in us.
you said 3?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. So you make your way stealthily. It's pretty dark in here. Bryn, you've got light cast on yourself, and occasionally you kick some rubble, but you don't see or hear anything. But you make it into, you see a doorway, like another room that had been excavated. And it looks like an elongated room with columns lining each side. There's one of the columns that's like broken and maybe have caved in. But you see through this room, this long elongated room, the other side of another doorway is a bridge with sort of another way deeper into this sort of excavated ruins. And far off in the distance, you see a very faint glowing light that appears to be in a large chamber.
Do you guys think, should we check out that light or go back up top?
The long room with columns. At the end of it is a bridge.
Long room, columns, 2 doorways. Outside of that, there's another long hallway, and it looks like some kind of bridge. And then way down, you see very faint light.
And we can see all this from where we're standing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Remember we saw little lights and they turn into little orbs and they shoot lightning at us?
yeah.
It does not
Good
look like
point.
that.
Oh, okay, we're cool. Let's go.
But I do remember that. I got zapped once or twice, I think.
Does not look like will-o-wisps.
I guess.
Is it like a warm light or like a colored light?
It's like a very deep, like,
Does it look like fire or anything?
almost like a black light.
How many feet?
How many feet
Not
away is the
disconcerting at all.
light?
Yeah.
Quick math. 350, 400 feet.
Mathematical.
Oh.
As we. I'm assuming we're going to proceed through this room.
Ron's gonna divine sense real quick.
Sure.
And
60
if we're
feet.
moving forward, I'd like to scan the floor and the walls for holes or weird things that look like it could be trap related.
Okay. Ron, you do not sense anything with your divine sense. You all enter the room with the pillars. Valken, you are examining, looking for things. Make an investigation roll for me.
Okay. But, I'm not good at this. 4.
A 4. You're looking around, looking for things that might be trap related or adjacent, and you notice inside of each of these columns is like another relief of like a dwarf holding like an axe and a hammer in their hands crossed. And you notice that there is a large jewel for each of their eyes. And as you get a closer look at this jewel, you all noticed that the door closes behind you and in front of you. These large portcullises come from the top, and they begin to close. And they are, I say begin to close, they have slammed shut. I would like for you all
Proper dungeon.
to roll initiative for me.
Stinking course.
That wasn't me.
Gonna fill with water. We're all gonna drown.
I didn't do anything.
So it will probably be fire or just fill with like more oozes. To be honest.
Vin, what's your initiative?
So low tonight.
It is 5.
5.
Oof.
I know.
Ron,
I'm
what
not
is your
doing good
initiative?
today.
16.
16. Bryn, what is your initiative?
25.
25. Valken, what is yours?
11.
11. Pay no mind to the map, but this door has closed behind you. Let's see here. And you see that the doors slam shut behind you, Bryn, and then you hear another on the far side of the room also slam shut. And you notice that in these columns where there are dwarf reliefs, their mouths open and gas begins to fill the room.
Uh-oh.
I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'm good at those though.
+3, everyone.
Yep.
Technically, Bryn, you get to act before this happens. So, but I'll
Oh.
get your cons anyway.
Okay, I rolled it already, so I don't want to forget.
Mm-hmm.
Ron got 24.
Okay.
I lost my math.
Ron
Falcon got
65.
19.
16.
Falcon fails. Vin fails.
19?
Yes.
Uh,
Bryn, what was your roll?
25.
Bryn succeeds.
So is this magic?
This is not magic.
Dang it. I could have
The-
dispelled this.
Well, I will say this particular part is not magic. However, you all have some things to do. Bryn, what would you like to do before the next thing happens?
So we don't know what the room. We just know that the portcullises have closed, and we don't know anything else.
no, the statues.
I'll let you give an indication the statues' mouths are opening.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Since I
Valken
said
has
it,
said
but-
that. I just don't know if Bryn knows that. So okay. It's a reaction, so I don't need to do that. Can I cast mirror image on myself?
You'd like to
No,
cast
I
mirror
don't-
image.
No, I don't want to do that. I just want to run in front of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say behind me, and I'm going to pull out my shield and hold it in front of me, and I'm going to take the dodge action
Okay.
and prepare to react.
Gotcha. Okay. Up next is the trap. For those of you that failed, you take 33 poison damage.
Holy shit.
It's for sure poison?
It is for sure poison.
What if I'm immune?
Then you take 0.
Wait,
Okay.
I want to see if I have anything.
Falcon.
And if you succeeded, you take 16.
I just wanted to find out if what kind of gas this was before I brought it. Whew.
Hold on. I thought I had a thing, but I might be confusing my characters.
Oh man, I contemplated getting protection from poison, and I didn't. Now I'm paying for it.
You could have. So you know that you would have failed your save, Mac. If there's anything you can do about that, I don't think you have anything against poison specifically.
Yeah, I thought that I did, but maybe I don't. Because I can control F this document. Nope, I can't. Just kidding. Boy. I spelled poison.
POI, son.
Yeah, I don't. Dang it, I thought I did, man.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, I think the only thing that you could potentially do, is
Summon Sammy as a poison dragon.
if you want to use the spell slot for it, but that'd have to be on your turn, so it wouldn't help you now.
Yeah. And
Yeah, no. Yeah,
what
I was looking at
triggered
magical
this again?
guidance and bend luck, but they don't work for you in the saving throw. So okay. All right. Did you have a question? I didn't mean to talk over you.
oh no, what triggered this again?
You all stepping into
It
the
was
room.
Valken's fault.
Oh, it was just stepping into the room.
mhm.
Okay.
I didn't do anything.
This appears to be similar to the statues. Some of the mechanisms just inherent of this place to keep intruders out. Ron, it is your turn.
Ron is gonna look for like a lever, a button, something to reset this or stop it from happening.
So you've got your map here. Where are you going? Where are you looking and investigating? Are you looking at the pillars, the door, the walls?
The pillars.
Pillars. Okay. Move up. There you go. Oops.
All right, you want an insight?
1 moment, please.
Yeah, not insight. Sorry.
Let me read some things here. Yeah, make it. Just make a make an investigation roll for me.
14.
A 14. Okay. So what you see here is that the mouth has opened, revealing sort of a mechanism to just disperse poisonous gas into the room. And you can see it here, and then you notice that all of the standing pillars in here. Well, you notice that these two have it. The middle ones do not. That's all you can see in your vicinity. You don't see gas pouring out, but just in these first two. You don't know what's happening on the other side of the room because it's dark. With that 14, you do know that perhaps you could try and plug this hole. You get the sense that if you tried to like hack at it, that might be a bad idea because it might just let all of it out.
Okay. All right. If we find, we can try to plug gas with the stuff. So we have to find something. Ron's gonna try to plug it up with his cloak.
That would be another action because you're having to actively investigate it. If you're looking at the statues.
Ron will get ready to do that next turn.
Gotcha. Valken.
Other than smelling bad, is everybody okay?
We
We're just
respond.
like,
Okay,
What does it
nobody's
smell like
okay.
again? It smells like
I assume it smells bad. I don't know.
sulfur was
It's
the other room.
poisonous gas. It's choking.
Okay.
It stings.
So it probably smells bad.
Mm-hmm.
Valken, what would you like to do?
So Ron, what did you say about it just then?
we could plug up the gas vents.
And they're
I will
in the mouth
say-
of the statue, right?
Yes, and there are at least two here that Ron pointed out. I will say that when you all heard the portcullis fall, I'll give you this, that you heard a like a locking mechanism lock on both ends of the hallway.
I'm assuming there's probably loose rubble around, but finding pieces that will fit into the mouth. Can I guess, sort of briskly walk towards the wall we came in by, towards the store back here, and just check over the entire wall to see if I see any switch button.
Which you're checking over here.
This wall that is behind us, yeah, the entirety of that
Make it-
wall.
Make a perception roll.
Okay.
You make your way over there.
Perception. Come on. Okay. 16.
A 16. You're looking, you know that there's something there. You've narrowed it down that there's not a switch. There is some sort of locking mechanism that you could open, but you're having trouble finding it. So you not quite enough to find how to unlock this door or possibly the one ahead of you.
I'll just say I'm not having any luck finding a way to stop this or to get us out. What else can I do? I mean, I'm sure that's my action, right?
That is, and you. So it's less. It's not a we can't do anything. It's like I can't find the lock to open these doors.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So yeah.
I guess since I struck out finding something, can I walk back over to this pillar here? And like, will my fist is my fist big enough to like plug the mouth up?
That would use your action, so you'd have to do that later again. Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Up next, before your turn, Vin.
Dang it.
It appears that smoke is being pumped into the room from the middle pillars, and currently, visibility for the rest of this round is about 1 foot in front of you.
And
So,
I was able
now
to
it's your
see like where it was coming from.
Where the smoke's coming out of the middle pillars. It doesn't appear to be more poisonous gas. It's just smoke was pumped in to make things more difficult for you all.
Before that happened, did I like notice like where like I don't know something would have been to like trigger it, or
It appears it's just something that is happening in this room. You notice, for mechanics' sake, things happen at the beginning of the round on initiative 20, and things happen on initiative 10. So things are happening until you stop them.
Scary.
well, I guess I should rephrase the question. Am I noticing like something going off that is like I don't know, like a beacon goes off and I see a light that is triggering things to happen? Like is there something I'm seeing that is triggering it? It's like I guess I'm trying to figure out where to go to stop it.
Yeah, this whole thing triggered from you all entered it. You know that gas is pouring out of some of these columns like poison. You know these middle things just pumped out smoke. Valken pointed here and says, I know there's a lock, but I can't find it.
Then I will try to go and pick the lock.
You have to find it first.
Oh,
So
I
make a
thought you meant you
perception
seized
check.
the lock.
Mm-mm.
Perception check is not going to be good. 7.
Mm-hmm. Not finding it, and it makes it very difficult with the smoke. Maybe that's why the roll was so low. You know it's there, and you know that if you find a lock, you can pick it, but you cannot find it. It's hidden on purpose.
Do I see any like language on the thing?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I give up. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do.
So you know so far courses of action are maybe plug up the holes, is what Ron had said, or find this lock and try and unlock it. But so those are the two courses of action that you all have identified. Bryn.
Okay, I have 2 clarifying questions. 1, can a mimic eat poison?
No.
Will it hurt it?
Let's see. I'm not gonna play that your pet may die because of a trap, so I'm not gonna.
I was just gonna shove Mimi's mouth over one of the gas outputs and be like, "Here, Mimi, enjoy a little bit of."
You could
it's like
use
those
literally.
bars you go to where they have like the smoke. It's like a hookah. Get in there.
You could use literally anything to plug a hole, but if you would like to use your
She
pet,
has an insatiable appetite. It would work for forever.
Nope, last time
Okay, I'm not
Ron
going to do that.
gave Mimi
Second
beer.
question: are the
Not like it.
portcullises have openings that a mimic could fit through?
sure.
Okay, I'm going to toss Mimi through the portcullis. Mimi, find a way to get us out, and we will give you all the treats.
Okay.
So I take my action.
Never saw Mimi
No.
again.
No. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to try to plug. Valkan's plugging one of them, right?
No, not yet.
Oh,
They
I
use
would
their
like
actions
to-
for something else.
I would like to plug one of them.
Which one?
I'll go over here and plug this one.
Okay. I need you to make a strength check.
I'd like to shove something in it too, to like buy us some time. I'll sacrifice a cloak or whatever you want. Bedroll. I got a bedroll.
You make like a strength check for me.
Okay.
And you're using your cloak or something like that.
Yeah, I've got 19 plus, so it should be okay.
So the hole is plugged up in this column. As you're sort of pushing this in it, you realize that in order for this to stay plugged up, you have to hold it here. If you don't hold this cloak, it's going to be pushed out with the force of the gas.
That's fine. I'll hold it. Yeah, I'll hold it.
Okay, so there's less poison being pumped into the room currently.
Question.
Yes.
If I were to be Big Bryn and use my javelin, could I keep 2 of these plugged at the same time, just for next turn?
If you Big Bryn and wanted to put something on the end of your javelin on the other side, you could next time your turn comes around. Because it would take an action to do that again. But I would let that happen.
I'll just be like, I've got this one plugged. Give me a minute. I can get to the other one. Someone I need a cloak or a bedroll or something. And then I'm gonna bonus action. No, I don't want to use my. One second. How many of those do I have left? Did I get those back on a long rest or a short rest? Ooh. No, I'm not gonna Big Bryn yet. Okay. That's my turn.
It's your turn. Okay. Poisonous gas keeps getting pumped into the room, but not as much as was previously. Okay, I need you all to make con saving throws except for Valken.
I'm gonna get +3. 21.
You succeed.
28.
You succeed.
Good. Come on, Ben.
I'm trying to math. I'm really bad at like
can do
simple
it.
math.
Okay,
18 plus
because
7.
I guess
that
it's
is.
gonna get harder as it goes.
So you all take 9 poison damage total since you
Yes.
succeeded.
9 total?
Yes.
9
since
each?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 9 each. 9 to each of you.
Oof.
Good job, everyone.
It's still a lot.
Yeah,
We can't get outta
my
here.
mind just like doesn't understand like what's happening or how to fix it.
So
Poison is filling the room. We're all going to
fix.
die.
Yeah, 2 things to fix. You plug the poison statues, which will buy you more time and reduce the gas effects. Second option is you roll high enough to find the lock and figure out how to unlock it to get out. And there are
Third
places
option,
at either side.
Mac, go up to collections, click my characters, and then click create a character.
Yeah,
Wait,
so essentially
is the lock in this area or is it
Yes.
somewhere else in the room?
it is on the doors.
Okay.
And you know there's a door over here that leads further in.
But we don't see the locks. Okay.
Mhm.
Shoot.
All right. Ron, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna go running down to see what's on the other side. 5, 10, 15, 20.
You said there was smoke coming out of the middle ones?
It's dissipated though at this point.
Okay.
Oh, I
Interesting.
don't see anything. Ron will take out a torch.
Alrighty. It's at 40 and 20. I think a torch does that.
Yeah, 40, 20.
I remembered. It's a long room. There's the pillar that's not emitting smoke. There's a broken one, but you hear on this side of the room is just still coming through. What else would you like to do?
All right, Ron's gonna use his another action just to move 30 feet.
Go for it.
10, 20, 30.
All right. There is poison coming out of these two pillars. This door is also locked. All right.
Yeah, more poison over here. Another lock gate.
Okay, great.
Falcon.
Really great news. Really, really, really great.
Valken's gonna hear Ron say that, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna use a key point for Step of the Wind. So I get a lot.
1,000 feet movement.
Yes.
All of it. Just all of it forever.
Mm-hmm.
That should get me to the other side.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sprint on down, and once I get down there, I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the other side, and I'm
Perception
gonna
roll.
Uh,
Yep, perception roll, right?
oh, okay, yeah. Come on. Yeah, it was almost a 20. What is that? 13.
A 13. You now notice that on this side of the doorway, that there is a locking mechanism which appears to have some sort of magical sphere around it, keeping you from getting to it. You could relay that information to see if it's on the other side as well.
Yeah. I think I found a thing, but I don't know. There's some kind of magic blocking me from doing anything. So, anybody can fix this? And that's that. I will. Actually, I haven't done an action yet.
That was your action.
Oh yeah.
Making the
You're right.
perception.
You're right. Yep. Never mind. That's it.
Let her respond. I'll just be like, I can dispel it.
Okay. I'll wait for you for 2 rounds.
Two? Just one?
I don't know
So
how far Brain can move.
Before Vin's turn on initiative
Be able to make
10, more gas in the middle seems to sort of come out of these statues. And these gas sort of dulls your senses, causing you to hallucinate, double vision.
Me or everybody?
Any intelligence or wisdom checks made in the room have disadvantage now until this activates again.
Any what checks?
Intelligence or wisdom.
Oh my god. Okay. That's not good.
Vin, you've heard from Valken on this area that there was some sort of lock that was blocked by a sphere on his side. What would you like to do?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just see what I can do. Okay, we'll hold. So that's far.
If you look, you can see the exact same thing on this doorway.
Oh, I see the same thing.
It is in the exact same place on both doors. There is a lock, which appears to be protected by a magical field around it.
I'll do dispel magic on it then.
All right. The magic immediately dissipates around it. So both on your side, Valken, as well as Vin's side, like they're connected in some way. The force around the lock disappears, leaving an open locking mechanism.
Can I open the door or?
You would have to attempt to pick the lock, but you've already used your action to dispel magic. So it'd have to wait till next time.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, could that be a bonus action technically if I use my
You could.
quicken spell to turn
You
it into
certainly could.
a bonus action and then I still get my action?
Yeah.
Or is the spell, like, I guess I don't understand bonus action
If you
stuff,
used
but-
Quicken spell to make that a bonus action, then you most certainly could try and pick the lock with your action if you want to use the resources.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I haven't used any of my meta magic, so.
Very well. You can make a thieves tool check now. That'll be a d20 plus your proficiency plus your dex.
My proficiency.
So d20 plus 4 plus, that's it, plus 4.
Okay. Come on, give me something good. Oh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It's not enough. You're trying to get this lock picked, but currently it's not enough to get it open. You can try again though.
Ability check.
Yes, it is.
I can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll it.
Go for it.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
At 18, you sort of feel the lock as you're getting it in there, and you feel like you maybe are going to snap your tool, but you adjust and you sort of turn it over, and then you feel the lock unlock. You do notice the doors don't immediately go up though. It is unlocked, but someone's going to have to lift those things to get them back in the open position.
Okay.
So you have successfully both dispelled the magic around the lock as a bonus action because you're a badass sorcerer, and unlocked the difficult lock.
Let's go.
Bryn.
Okay. So she needs me to open that door. Is it heavy? I'm gonna go over here. 5, 10.
Sure.
How heavy is it?
You need
Like-
to make a strength check.
I'm gonna go big Bryn
to
for
try
this.
and lift it. Okay.
I was trying to gauge if it looked heavy first, but I'm gonna
It
just
looks
do
pretty heavy,
it. Okay, let's go big Bryn energy. Let's go.
and
And
you
give me
slide Vin
advantage.
out of the way.
Yeah, I just kind of like on the way, I just kind of start getting bigger, and I just pick Vin up and move her out of the way and start lifting. That will be strength, straight strength, or did you want athletics?
You need athletics. I
Okay.
misspoke.
Just checking. Oh, it's not very good. 13.
13's not enough. You're lifting, and you're trying to get it to lift, but this is heavy, heavier than one door should be.
Ron,
But as you
you need your help.
as you see Bryn trying to lift, something's happening, and both Ron and Valken, you see that this door as well is starting to like budge. You're having to try and lift them both at the same time because they're connected.
Like on the same mechanism.
Yes. So it's going to be very difficult. Ron, before your turn, I need everyone to make another Constitution save.
I'm gonna die.
And Bryn, you're no longer holding that shut. That poisonous gas. Since you left.
21.
18.
Bryn, you fail.
Oh, wait, with an 18?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Valken, you don't have to. Vin,
I fail.
you all take 28 poison damage if you fail.
I'm
Half that if you
dead.
succeed.
But then I'm not dead because my tattoo.
All right. So, would you like to describe what happens in that case? This is the first time it's occurred.
I like faint, and then like all the color like fades. Well, I guess I'm kind of pale, but like all the color fades from me completely, and then like maybe like smoke billows from my body, but then like the smoke like zips back in, and I have color again. But like I'm still on the ground, dead, but like not really dead.
You, instead of being reduced to 0 hit points, you have 1 hit point instead.
Exactly.
And that is your one use of that until the next dawn. So you see Vin fall coughing at the poisonous gas and then pulls herself back up, barely hanging on. Valken, what do you do?
So when Brent opened the door,
She didn't
They
open
heard-
it. She tried, and you saw the side budge.
Right. Okay. I just I tell Ron, I'm like, hey, when she lifted this side did a thing, so maybe you lift this side. And
Oh yeah, it is
Did
Ron's turn. I didn't mean to skip you.
Oh, it
That's
is
my
Ron's
bad.
turn.
Yeah, it is. I saw you talking. I was
And
like,
I
why
had
is Ron
just
spinning?
yelled
Oh, it's Ron's
on
turn.
my turn. I had just yelled for Ron to help lift.
Mhm.
I didn't say which one. I just said, Ron, lift.
Okay, so Ron's closest to this one. So okay, Ron's gonna lift.
Sorry about that. I got confused about the turnover.
And Ron just yells, "Okay, we lift together."
Make
Three,
your
two,
athletics check with
one.
advantage.
Athletics with advantage is gonna be.
Now, do you want to hold your action to lift at the same time?
I'm giving him advantage because you're already lifting it.
Gotcha. Okay. So we don't have to do that. That's what I was wondering.
26.
26.
And I do have powerful build.
And you grab this gate and you feel it lifted already, and you just push and you bring it up to your shoulders, and then you overhead press it as Bryn is sort of pushing as well. And at this time, the doors lock into place. The poisonous gas stops.
Oh, we did it.
God, I was literally gonna die.
Oh, I had you. You were going to be fine. I have many tricks up my sleeve. Bill. I don't really have sleeves, but you know what I mean.
Okay, everyone get out while we still have this up.
Which way do you go?
Oh, shit. We're on the
It
split.
did not come in.
Our side is forward.
Yeah, but we don't know if that's to safety.
Well, this is the way.
Behind us is
The
the
side that we're
chamber.
on is the way that we came.
Yes, you know that when you entered the room from the left, as soon as you entered, the doors slammed shut, and this caused this trap to happen.
So then I guess going forward by Ron. So yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, while you're in here, nothing is currently happening, and you know that on the out the way Valken and Ron are headed, there is probably about 60 feet or so through a hallway. You see what looks like some sort of bridge, and there are like some more reliefs of like regal looking dwarves carved out of the stone.
Do I see like any sort of writing in this area, or any like loot? I don't know.
It's all like iconography as opposed to like written text. So this just looks like different architecture than what was above. This is a lot more rough hewn, still definitely dwarvish, but much older. It's almost like they dug down and found something here, like an entirely different set of
Too
ruins.
deep.
Maybe that's what happened.
Well, should we go back up top? The pearls are not likely to be down here. Or should we keep going to see what has happened?
I will say that as far as up top, you've explored exhausted possibilities of where these pearls might be. So if they're anywhere,
Okay.
they're further.
Really? Interesting.
Well,
But I thought it was like a whole city up there. Not understanding. You said this isn't part of their city. This is like they dug down and found something else? So we explored their whole city up top?
So if you would like to explore a whole city, I could make that happen.
No, I'm just really confused. I'm just really confused.
oh, we could go back to Ooze. We did not go that way.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, you said we exhausted our options up top, and that's surprising to me. It is not what I gathered at all.
So there is a room you haven't been to with the ooze. But my understanding is if you wanted to explore like the entire top part before this, you could, and we can make rolls for you searching for things and trying to find. But I just sort of tipped my hand that you're not going to find it up there.
Gotcha. Okay. That's okay. I just was making sure I wasn't like totally confused. No, let's keep going. Let's keep going forward. Let's move. Let's go this way.
All right. Anything that you would like to do before you continue onward out of this room?
No, I want to get the fuck out of this room.
Yeah, same. I don't want anything else to trigger.
Like, I don't like it in here.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Vin, do you have any way to not be so close to dying?
I have a few potions, but maybe another rest might be good.
Well, you can.
Maybe. I don't know if
drink
we'll have an
tonic.
opportunity.
Well, Vin could have some healing tonic. So here, have some healing tonic.
Because
Actually, we can all have healing tonic now. Let's all have some healing tonic.
a little bit.
Let's
You can
all
take
do
some time.
it. Yeah, it won't take
We'll
very
say-
long for everyone to just
say
take
we
a
do
swig.
that just on the other side of the door.
Yeah, let's
So
go
we're
just the other side of the door, and I'll pass the tonic around. It'll only take a second.
the other side of the door is dangerous.
Ron
Well.
heals Vin for 20 hit points with lay on hands.
20 you said, or 28?
20.
21,
You get
baby. Let's go.
18 from healing tonic, Vin.
Okay.
Ron,
then
you get
with that, I'll take a healing potion as well then.
Ron, you get 18.
Okay.
Sorry, Valkan, you get 16.
Yeah.
And I'll take 21. But we've all used the healing tonic now.
All right. Are you stepping through the other side?
Hmm?
As you step through, you go to the other side of the room and see this bridge with the reliefs of the dwarves, and then a bridge, and you notice that there is water down below. You see more like wooden debris in the water here, sort of sloshing around, but this catches your eye. This looks to be an intact large chest.
Nobody move forward, please. Every statue we've come across has been some type of trap. And we have more statues here. I think we should be as careful as possible.
You do?
Can I, from where I'm standing, look ahead on the ground to see if there's any thing that looks like a tile out of place, or like something that could be a pressure plate or wires running across or anything?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 16.
A 16. You do notice that there is a tile out of place just forward on the bridge.
See? You see that thing right there sticking up slightly?
Hmm.
That looks like a switch.
But do not step on that.
You notice that it extends. As you sort of look, that there's one out of place, and it's a line on the bridge of all of them.
Ah, okay, yeah. Those, there you go, all the way down. You can see it from here. So we know that might be something.
So with this perception roll, you've noticed it. And what I'll say is that this is a pressure plate to some sort of trap. And there is a mechanism underneath said trap that is going to release some sort of spell unless you can do something about it.
If we step on the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, is everybody feeling nimble? No.
It is never a word I would have used to describe myself.
Hmm.
Someone just like levitate me over or something.
Let me see.
I really don't feel good about my chances otherwise.
Can't
Quick
do that.
question, Dia. Are those writing on the ground just the map flavor, or is that
Oh, this dwarven script here.
I didn't know if that was like just a map. Hey, what's this on the ground below us?
I
I
look.
believe one of you can read.
I look down and decipher it.
Yeah. So as you look into the script here that reaches across in this particular area, it says to you, or I guess it doesn't say anything to you because it's Brock's, but the words say, "Forward lies the temple in reverence to our queen."
I look like I'm kneeling down, touching it, and I stand up, and I'm like, "It's the Queen's temple. Forward."
The Queen who?
Queen's Temple.
Just the Queen?
I don't know. I just said, "Queen, forward, temple."
Oh, so Queen's Temple is just ahead.
What are these guards or
Queen.
statues guarding a queen?
Not queen though.
No, I'm a
well,
princess, so it's
if
not for me.
We do not step on thing. We should be fine.
And it is in. I will mark this for you just so you know what the don't touch it zone is.
Is that water just off the side, or is that down? Is the top of the water down below a certain?
Rephrase your question for me.
Does the level of the water meet the bridge, or is it down below the bridge a certain distance?
It is like 5 feet below the bridge, we'll say.
Okay.
If you're
Before-
looking at the water over the bridge, this chest does have an imprint of large tusks on it.
Oh,
Ah. That's the thing then, huh? Can I find a big rock and throw it down into the water, trying to create as big of a splash as I can?
Sure.
how deep
So
is it down?
The water level is about 5 feet, and then probably an additional 15 feet below that, you could guess, is how deep the water is here.
Also, I think Ron has the ring of water walking.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah. Forgot about that.
So, Valken, you throw a large rock, and you see the water sort of begin to churn and make a large wave inside the water. And what you see is the water sloshes and begins to take form.
Oh,
And you see creatures made of the very water itself begin to arise out of it. So,
Uh-oh.
Belkin,
Oh.
what did you do? Belkin!
I didn't do it.
like you ought to roll initiative.
But that was also kind of what I wanted to happen there. See, I knew we shouldn't have just jumped in.
Dangers at every turn here, guys. Dangers at every turn. Valken, what's your initiative?
24. I was ready for this.
Vin,
7.
7.
This dice is
Bryn.
tired.
13.
Dice fail.
Ron,
17.
Glad
Yes.
you were ready for it,
17.
Belkin. The rest of us were not.
Valken, you see these elemental creatures of water take form at the surface here. What do you do?
Say. I don't know how to fight water.
I believe two of you can walk across water at this current point. One via ring and one because you're a monk, right?
Monk bullshit.
I don't think I have that trait.
Or is
yet.
that next level?
Well, aren't we on the bridge? Like,
Yeah,
can you
I was just letting him know, but I don't think you have that yet. Maybe the next
No, I
level.
don't have that yet.
My bad. Sorry.
Got my hopes up.
You can walk across walls. Is that not enough for you?
Yeah, right.
No, I also
Movement
want to
speed is like 100.
Okay? When do I fly as a monk? All right.
Can't with you.
What I'm gonna do is I am going to move up to here.
No, you got unarmored move or 9th level. You could walk across water. So yeah, you can walk across water at 9th level. You gain the
Does it
ability to
show
move
up on
along
my
vertical
trait?
surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during the move. So you can walk across it on your move.
Why doesn't it show up in my list of traits?
It's unarmored movement. It is on walls and water.
Oh shoot!
I knew it.
Wait, did because I've always had unarmored movement, but did they
At
just add
9th
that little
level
extra
is
bit?
when it happened.
Okay. So they just added the words "and across liquids" at some
Mhm.
point.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't even realize it, because I was looking for like a special thing. Okay, well, I will not do what I just said I was gonna do, and instead, I'm gonna say I don't know how to fight water, but I'm gonna give it a shot, and you just see I can kind of do like a hand sign and focus for a second,
Mhm.
and then he's gonna leap
Of course he is.
he's gonna leap into the old water. Or at least I thought I was. There we go. And we'll say it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 plus, we'll say that's like 35 feet or something, counting the drop down. Yeah, so I'm gonna move up to this guy. And I'm going to try to hit water
Go for it.
and see if it does anything. Probably not. 14.
Hey, 14 hits.
Okay. Damage is 10.
10 damage. You are damaging water with your sword.
I can hurt the water. Second attack.
Uh-huh.
That's a 22.
That hits.
Okay. Damage on that one is 12, and I want to spend a key point on that one to try and
Okay.
stunning strike.
Gotcha.
Has to be the 15.
It succeeds.
Dang it. Then I will spend one more key point on my
Uh-huh.
bonus to do Flurry of Blows.
Okay. Go for it.
18.
18 hits. You need a 14 for this one.
Gotcha. Damage 9.
9 damage.
Second one.
You're chipping away at the water.
This one's 18 plus 8.
That hits.
And damage on that one is also 9.
9 more damage.
And I will kind of, since I can now move away, I'm gonna we'll say move back there, since I think I have like 10 feet left, and that's it.
Okay. It will make an opportunity attack against you.
On Flurry of Blows?
Oh no, you never mind. You did Furley Bros. My bad. I forgot. Monk
It's all good.
shit.
It's all good. It's all good.
Keep me in check, y'all. Let me know your cool stuff.
So
Ron.
much monk bullshit.
I know. OP, man.
Guess we'll do all monks next campaign.
Oops, all
Right?
monks.
So, getting down for Valkan is easy. How does Ron get down?
The water is 5 feet below. You have a ring of water walking, right?
Oh, I could just hop over 5 foot.
You just drop down.
All right, okay. Because when you say it was 15 down, feet,
That's
so-
to the bottom.
The depth of the water from the
Mhm.
All
surface.
right, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then boop, 25, and then I'll get next to Valkan. And I'll Sacred Flame this guy. Dex
Gotcha.
save of 15.
It fails.
Ron hurls a Sacred Flame to the water face. 7, 15 damage.
15 damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
And that is all.
Did you
All right.
roll? Oh no, he failed. Never, or he succeeded. Never mind.
Up next, the water weird. It moves forward here and is going to attack you, Ron.
Okay.
And it gets a 19, which misses.
is
It would be actually right here, by the way.
AC.
has reach.
They have reach. Okay. Next, the other water weird.
Water weird.
They're water weirds is what they're called.
Water weird.
I don't know, man. This water is kind of weird.
And it reaches out at you, Valken.
I didn't even see
18,
that
which I
guy.
believe does hit you.
Yep, because my AC is terrible.
You take 11 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled,
Oh yay!
and you are pulled 5 feet towards the water weird.
11.
You are restrained.
Said it was 11 damage.
Yes.
Okay. I'm restrained and grappled.
You get the sense that you are restrained, and the water weird starts to take you under,
Yeah.
and it moves. Can I minus 15 feet? Does that work? Sure doesn't. Even though it says plus 15 feet, that means you are 15 feet underwater as it grapples you and takes you under
Oh
in an
my
attempt
god.
to drown you.
Are you serious?
Neat.
Bryn,
Okay, well, I wasn't prepared for that last bit. Shoot. Okay. See if there's anything I can do to help you out. So who's 15 feet under? Valkan?
yeah, Valken, what is
Oh
your
my
constitution modifier?
That's
2?
plus 2.
Gotcha. Bryn, go ahead.
I'm going
It's your turn.
to. No, I know.
Oh, gotcha.
The things change very drastically on the turn right before
Yeah.
mine. Okay, give me a chance to think about it. 5. I'm gonna run over to like the edge,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't fucking know what to do. I'm gonna use. I don't know how that works in water. I was gonna use Wither and Bloom potentially, but I don't know how that works in water. Oh, it's a sphere. Okay. I'm gonna center the sphere to try and get all 3 of these guys in Valkan in it if I can, like center right here. Oh, it's only a 10 foot, so I can probably get Valkan and these 2 guys in it.
You can.
And I'll cast that at level 2.
Okay.
And they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
The elemental succeeds, the weird fails.
The weird's gonna take 11 necrotic damage.
Okay,
Nice.
it takes it.
And then Valkane, if you want to, you can spend one of your hit dice.
Okay.
And if you do that, you'll also get a bonus 4 to heal as well.
And it takes half on success.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But then Bryn hesitates. You can tell that the idea of leaping into water to save someone, for some reason, is giving her pause. And that's my turn.
Okay. Up next, the water elemental. It is going to swim over to you, Ron. It
Okay.
is going to occupy your space.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
no.
And you need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Yes, this is good for me. No, maybe not. 16?
A 16.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You fail.
Oh no.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
You are grappled
Okay.
and restrained.
All right. That's a lot of stuff.
And you cannot breathe because it is swirling around you.
All right.
Vin.
All right. Seeing both my friends get like taken down into the water, I would like to try Firebolt Twinned so that I can hit the one, like both of them.
Go for it.
Does that mean I have to roll attack twice or that it just
Yes.
hits twice?
Roll it twice.
All right. The first time is 16 plus 10.
That hits.
And the second one is 2 plus 10. So 12.
The second one does not hit. So you miss this one, you hit this one.
Okay. So we are going to then roll this one, this one. And we do, hold on, it's fire. So I'm going to re-roll this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 fire damage.
Gotcha. You see some of the water become steam as your firebolt goes into it.
And then I am going to stay where I am. Yeah.
Right. Falcon,
Yes.
you are grappled and you are restrained.
Yes.
Restrained meaning that your speed 0, attack rolls are at disadvantage, as well as dex saves.
And how would I get out of this?
You could use your action to try and escape, or you could be restrained and trying to hit it at disadvantage.
Well, okay, I don't know the rules of being underwater.
Yes.
I'm assuming we get a certain amount of rounds to hold our
For
breath.
you, since you have a con score of or a con modifier of 2,
Yeah, like 2 minutes or not.
the
2
rules
minutes,
for drowning are that you can normally hold your breath. For you, it would be I think for 3 minutes total is how long you can hold your breath under normal circumstances. The more that you're hit, the more that you do things, it's going to reduce that. But
Makes
if you
sense.
get to a point where you're out of breath, you can survive you can survive 2 rounds until you drown.
Okay. So if I make an
So-
attack,
Scary
I'm at
or
a
anything?
disadvantage right now.
Yeah. So what I will say is for every action that you take while you're underwater, that's going to reduce an amount of time that you could normally hold your breath, whether you take actions or are attacked. So it's very dangerous staying under, but you can gamble if you'd like.
No, I think I'll use my action to try and break free.
Okay.
It's, roll.
You just make either an athletics or an acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Come on. Yeah. 7 plus 8 is 15.
You escape.
Nice.
You are no longer grappled and restrained, and you are 15
still-
feet below the water.
Okay. I use my action.
That was your action.
Right.
Mhm.
I will. Okay. Can for my bonus use a key point for
Yeah.
step of the wind?
Sure.
I'm gonna do that so I can swim away.
Hmm. Or walk away.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna swim up somehow.
So swimming up
It's 15
takes
feet.
30 feet because you
30
are
feet.
underwater.
Okay.
It's technically difficult terrain unless you have a swimming speed, which you don't.
I don't.
So you've used 30. You're at the surface.
So I have like 75 feet still.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for you. Just for everyone at home that's keeping score here, how much feet he's used.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume I'm at the surface. I'm gonna like I don't know how this would look, but like Valcam puts his 1 foot on the surface and like looks like he's climbing up on a ledge, but it's the surface of the water.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna stand up on the water again somehow. And I would like to move to this feller here so I can be closer to both Bryn and Ron.
Yeah, where are you gonna end up finally? Because you can go pretty much anywhere at this
I'm
point.
trying to move my guy. He won't
Can
move.
you use WASD
Oh,
instead
yeah?
of clicking and dragging?
Oh, it just went anywhere. That's
Okay.
kind of where I want to be.
You're on the rocks.
Yeah.
Good time. All right. Ron, same thing. Grappled, restrained, and you're not underwater, but this water elemental acts differently in that it looks like a water spout around you, so you're effectively underwater without being in the water, if that makes sense.
Okay.
You're in its space. It's made of water.
Question. Can
Yes.
I misty step out of here?
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
All
very
right.
good. Very good.
Bonus
Yeah.
action. I'm gonna
Those
misty
some
step.
pro moves.
Mhm.
On our first
then-
rodeo.
That's a bonus action. I'm gonna start slam jamming on this guy.
Go for it. Slam jam that water elemental.
Yeah. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Excellent. Oh dang, baby damage. What is that? 8 damage.
Gotcha. It's looking. I don't know how a water elemental looks when it looks hurt, but there isn't a whole lot of more water sloshing around.
It's like sad water drops.
Yeah.
All right, swing again. Second attack for 18.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, and ooh wee, like a ghetto crit. Max damage. Was that 14 plus 19 damage?
Big hit. Not a whole lot of this elemental left.
That is all.
Okay. Up next is this water weird, and it is going to swim here, and it is going to attack you, Ron. It is going to miss you. Up
Yes, you
next
too.
is this water weird. You see that it can swim extremely quickly. But instead of trying to go around the rocks, it swims over here and goes after Bryn.
Oh.
I'd like to see it try.
But it
Commit
cannot
me,
reach Bryn
weird
because
water.
because the bridge is 5 feet above the water.
Suckers.
So you notice that it did not go out of the water.
Mm.
Bryn,
I'm going to. Can I stand like carefully on this corner
Yeah.
of this thing here? I'm gonna like climb up there and I want to cast Thunder Wave.
go for it.
And I'm hoping I can hit all three of them. It's a 15-foot cube.
15-foot cube.
Yeah. And if it starts like in this corner and then heads this way, it should hit all three of them.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna use that, and I'm going to do a lot of damage because they're in water, and it'll just. I know mechanically it won't. But let my science brain have fun.
All right, what do they need to do? Make
They
some
have to
saves.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
The water elemental got a 20.
Okay.
One of the water weirds got an 8. The other water weird got a 10.
Okay, so the water weirds fail,
Mm-hmm.
and then the elemental take half damage, and that's going to be 9 damage, 9 thunder damage, and more importantly, the 2 that failed are going to be pushed 10 feet away from me.
Let's get pushed back. They take half damage if they.
Yeah, so 4 damage for
Succeed,
the one
right.
that saved, and they're not pushed if they saved.
And it was 8 damage if they failed.
9,
9.
I think. Did I say 9?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so. Thanks.
All right. These water weirds were pushed back. This water elemental is just exploded and then just dissipates into the water.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then I want to
There
use my
it is.
movement to get the F away from the water.
Smart move.
And I'm
Then-
like, Ron, Velken, get away from the fucking water.
Okay.
Treasure though.
No.
I am going to how far are they apart from each other?
10 feet?
Perfect. Wait, within no, dang it. That's not right. Darn. If they were
Oh, sorry,
within
I, like, moved
5
them
feet
away
of each
from you.
other. No, just them together. Like if they're within 5 feet, then I have a spell that could target both of them, but okay, I will do my firebolt at one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll twin it. Why not?
Okay.
So the first one would be, what is that? 15, and the 7, or this one would be 17.
They both hit.
Right? And then the first one will do. I had it. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, hold on. It's fire. Good to re-roll. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 for the first one. And then I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
So tight.
Okay. Oh, and this math is harder. 9 plus 9 is
18.
18 plus 6.
24.
That's the second one.
Alrighty. Both looking pretty damn hurt after that. Very nice. Valken.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, do you need something?
No, I don't think I can do it because I casted a spell. I was gonna drop a rope down for them or something, but I don't think that's allowed.
Mm-mm. Valken,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Uh-huh. How is one able to tell if water is looking pretty damaged?
They both look like that they are less big sloshies in the sloshy water.
Okay. I just tap Ron on the shoulder and be like, "Are we gonna let some water beat us or what?"
No, we're not gonna let water beat us.
Water can't beat us. And
We beat water.
Valken's gonna charge forward at the water weird.
Damn it, Valkan! Don't damage
Okay.
Vulcan!
Go
That
for
is
it.
the opposite of away from the water.
It's okay. Because I'm gonna hurt the water real bad.
It's gonna hurt that water real bad.
I'm
Can
gonna
you tell
swing
that
at it.
water, Falcon?
That's 17.
That hits.
Okay. Damage on that is 7.
Okay, you hurt the water kind of bad.
Okay. Second attack
Mm-hmm.
is 12 plus 9.
That hits.
Okay. Damage. Pretty good because that is 14.
All right, this water that's sloshing around, reaching out towards you, just becomes still and one with the rest of the water inside the pool.
Ha! See? And I will, for my bonus action, skate on over to this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I will spend another key point for flurry of blows
Go for it.
and punch the water with that probably doesn't hit though. I think that's 13.
That's exactly what you need for this little guy.
Okay. That is 6 damage.
All right.
And
You punch the water.
12 on that one.
No, 12 does not hit.
Okay. I'm gonna scooch on back to the spot I was at ish.
Okay. Ron.
Tag, you're it.
All right, Ron kind of runs over the water like
Do
one
like
of those
do like a
wizards.
tag team switch out.
All right, 10 feet. Ron's going hard. 16.
That hits.
13 damage.
Alrighty. Still
Second
sloshing
hit.
around.
Second hit. 21.
That hits.
These are strong.
Ron's gonna smite.
Mm-hmm.
And 15, 19, 25 damage.
How do you destroy the last water weird?
Ron slams down with his mace, and as he strikes down, so does Ron's body. And as Ron comes up, his hair flips up like a shampoo commercial, and hair flies up as it's wet, and it just drizzles down onto Ron.
Amazing. And then the
like,
water's
whoa.
smashed. And then it becomes much more still, like it was when you first entered the room here. And you see nothing else attempting to assail you in this room. And you notice from here that that chest has Zarlug's insignia all over it.
Is it just one chest? 'Cause he said there's like a buttload of.
It's a
Stuff.
large chest.
It's probably full of them.
If I'm not sure how the ring of water walking works. If I'm underwater and I activate, does it like launch me to the surface?
I'll say yeah, because that's
All
fun.
right. Okay. Okay, Ron's got this. And Ron's gonna swim down, grab the chest, and then activate the ring to bring him back up top.
Very well. You can grab it, and it's heavy. So if you think about how big like a square is 5 feet, this chest is like a 5 foot large sort of chest. But you're Ron, and you are super strong,
But
so
you're Ron.
you can lift it as you're like, you're just deadlifting this big chest as you're water walking.
Did I see anything else down there while I was swimming around?
Not down there. But you can bring this chest up to the bridge As it sort of, and if it's a lot heavier because it's underwater, as the water starts to leak out of it now through some of the open keyhole and such.
Crap, I put myself on top of there.
Right. Well, we got one chest. Not sure how many more there are. Is it locked or can we pop this bad boy open?
There's a rudimentary lock on it. But given time, Vin can pop it open, no problem.
Yeah, I can try to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have the time, I guess?
Sure. Much easier than that lock that damn near kills you. You just crank on your thieves tools and just crack it open, and as you lift the lid here, it's full of black pearls, like chalked to the brim.
Ooh,
Do we know that that's like expensive or?
That's what we're looking for what's his face.
Oh, okay.
What was his name? Murgosh?
Zarlug.
Zarlug
Tusk.
I thought it was.
How many do you
Zartusk?
think we could put in a bag of holding without them noticing?
What do you mean?
Keep it for ourselves.
I think we deserve a share, huh?
Pay us for it. Why?
But I thought that was
Give
the
you
plan. Was
information that you want.
was that not the plan? Was to
First off, we should give one to Mimi, because then maybe she can turn into Black Pearl. Very fun thing. Let her eat one.
You want the? How much are these worth?
So if you think about what I'll say is, and help me out, Bryn, with identify, how much does the pearl have to be for identify to work?
100 gold, I think.
How much?
100? Let me double check.
100 black pearls are worth double that.
Oh.
100 gold. So they're worth 200 gold each, and there's a lot of them.
Think of a 5x5 cube of how much you could put a pearl inside of it.
So, like I said, we could skim
Let's
a
each
few
take
off
a couple
the top.
handfuls.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
definitely feeding one to Mimi, no matter what anyone says.
Well, he does owe us because we had to pay for bodyguards.
That's true. We could just take the cut that is bodyguards out of it.
Why don't we take more than that?
Was there a money deal involved? I can't remember, or was it just information from me?
Just information, but I still think we
Yeah.
should be honest with him.
We'll call this a
If we
tip.
give him all the pearls and we are honest that we did not take any, then he will just cover the cost of the extra security regardless.
When he's gonna do
man
that
of honor,
anyway.
right?
Or we
He is your
take
friend,
them-
Fred, so it is your
I don't
call.
know. Why would he know that? How would he know that we took them?
He's not an idiot. I don't know.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Well,
Ron puts down his bag of holding and opens it. Okay, Ron's gonna look at this wall.
Fred is also going to look at the wall.
Bryn, what is the look at this?
Oh yes, the architecture.
Architecture.
It is most noteworthy. I am looking
Noteworthy.
here at the structural soundness.
It's
And
so
the-
smooth. Oh,
I have a
Carving.
question.
Ben, shall we look closely at this chest and inspect it?
Yes. Well, I actually have a question though. So as I'm I can pick locks. Am I also skilled in relocking the lock that I picked?
Oh yeah, you could do that. So you've picked the lock, so I'll say it is, and you have time here. You're not in a hurry. If you've picked a lock, you know where the tumblers lie to re-engage it easily enough. It's not that
I
hard.
grin
Cool.
at Valken and take 2 massive handfuls.
Okay.
I will follow her lead, and I will basically take a big pile and push it into the bag.
Mhm.
I'd say there's probably 15 to 20 pearls in my handful.
Yeah, how much is a handful of pearls? I guess real 30. I legit don't know.
I will say that you all can, if you just start scooping, you can easily get 25 pearls each.
Each? Okay.
Yeah. So that's 50 black pearls total. I think we skimmed off there.
And
Oh,
then
you see the carvings there, Ron. That is how you know it is quite old.
I
Oh,
close the chest and relock it as they're
Ron can't
still
read
not paying
Dwarven,
attention.
but this is a very beautiful script.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, yes. Dwarven
We've
craftsmanship.
inspected
Like
we've
another.
inspected the chest. Everything looks in order.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Very good.
That's good to know.
So
Alright.
are we carrying this thing out of here? Can
Wait,
Oh,
we have
I
to
can
go.
take care of that. I've got. I will cast. How much do I think this chest probably weighs? Like a lot?
Several 100 pounds.
No problem. I will cast Tensor's floating disc.
Cool.
Dang!
What does that do?
You see
It can lift several 100 pounds.
you see across the
We
bridge.
love to see it.
Now that you are closer, that dull glow, almost like a UV light, in a large chamber. It is what appears to be a giant gem spinning on a pedestal. And this gem is probably as big as this entire chest. And you see other sort of chests laid about in there.
It is trap. It is definitely a trap. That is too good to be true.
But we're gonna
This
go,
is
right?
before the queen's chamber thing.
This is probably the chamber.
Oh,
Wait, we're in the queen's chamber?
The next room over. It's to your right.
just
On the
across
map.
the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But
Do
watch
we want
out.
to go there? Or I say we leave.
Wait, you want to go back through poison room?
Particularly.
Or you
Uh,
Well,
want
we
to go
fixed
check
the
out-
poison. No?
as far as we know, that's the only way out.
I mean, we're all here to investigate.
What did the
Why they gone?
he wanted to
That's
know
true.
the guy that's in charge wanted to know what happened here, right?
Yes,
I think we
Magnus
can-
Helmgrim, the frost giant chieftain of Gordek, has tasked you to investigate and find the reason why the dwarves went silent and no longer are trading with him.
I think it's quite clear. Everybody's dead. Right? Or do
There's
you
like
think
a
we're gonna find
siren
some
in the
secret
water.
in that room down there?
Does this gem give off any like eerie, like spoopy vibes?
Mhm. I mean, it's a spinning gem in the middle of sort of on a pedestal, spinning on its own.
Hey, do you have power to do the thing where you can sense undead?
How far down the hallway is it?
Let me see.
Yeah, Ron could just check, but
From where you are, it's probably about 130 feet.
Oh, yeah, but it's too far. Okay, we have to get closer, like 60 feet within range.
Yeah, just watch out for those things I pointed out earlier. The
Okay,
bar,
so-
the strips going across that if you step on them will die.
Okay, but is it only one or there are more strips? We need
No.
to-
They, right? They go down the whole bridge and
Across. That's why I marked it across.
Oh, just there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ron's gonna hop over, but if we see more statue, maybe there's more plates.
You can easily hop over without issue.
Okay, I'll follow with
It's
Ron.
5 feet, so. What is Bryn and Vin doing?
Just not. This is not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I think.
We're just gonna get closer to sense. Ron's gonna do a thing. We're not gonna
I
go
think I'm
in.
gonna wait. Yeah.
I'm gonna
I think I'm
keep
gonna
a
wait
watch
and-
out. Like
Can you
Yeah.
and Vin, can you please cast light on Ron so we can check this out?
Yeah, I'll do that.
You will have
Uh,
light on you, Ron.
Any more of these slightly sticking up thing at the next sections?
Not that you can see, just that one.
Hmm.
All right, Ron's gonna investigate. 16.
Seems clear.
All right, Ron's still gonna move slowly,
Sure.
cautious, looking at the floors and stuff.
Yeah, with that roll, I will say that like as far as if you all are on the map, it's out of play at this point. There's nothing else that's going to assail you in that room in the bridge that you were
Okay.
in.
Wait,
So
it's like the statues aren't gonna come alive.
Nope.
Okay,
Ron basically is gonna get close
come
enough
over
to
here.
the super gem and then detect our divine presence.
Yep. For 60 feet, you will have to essentially cross the bridge, go into the hallway towards the base of that room.
Okay.
Alrighty. So in that room, we look at Divine Sense one more time. You think that I would know by now, but
I can detect celestial, fiendish, undead, 60 feet range.
Wherever Ron goes, I'm gonna stay 10 feet behind them.
okay.
We gotta space out, I think.
One moment, please. You feel an immense amount of undead energy emanating from that room. And what you can ascertain with this divine sense, that's all I'll give you. You can make a religion roll if you want more information.
Sure. All right. Nat 20, baby. So 19.
Let's go.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Very nice.
With a nat 20, you, coupled with your divine sense, you would know that if this gem were to be destroyed, then that would keep the dead from rising in Golmeldur. This is the cause. This is what happened. They delved,
did it!
they found this gem, and it wreaked havoc on everyone in this city. And it appears that if you look at this gem, it is on a pedestal. There's writing around it. There are gems slotted into this sort of dais, like in reverence, in an offering. You're not entirely sure. One thing that sort of piques your interest here with a nat 20, in having some ties to the Fae, both as a Firbolg a bit, as well as an Oath of the Ancients paladin. There were stories of the origins of the two sisters in the Feywild, the queens, the Queen of Air and Darkness, as well as the Summer Queen. That the Queen of Air and Darkness was corrupted by a large sort of dark colored gem. That while she wasn't inherently evil as the Queen of Air and Darkness, just the opposite side, think of winter and summer, not inherently evil, just opposites. This gem changed her, and it was supposedly given to her by dwarves as an offering. Now, you don't think this is the gem, perchance, but you know that they hold immense power.
We have to destroy this gem. It is the cause of all the unrest.
Okay, how do we destroy it?
Smash?
Okay, I'm gonna try to smash the gem.
Okay, so
Good.
you all go into said room.
Maybe
So
Maybe
give
your
me-
arcane magic may find a way how.
Actually, I have an idea.
Sure.
I would like to cast Identify on the gem to see if we can learn more information about it.
I'll have to look at Identify in just a moment. That just tells you like if it's a magical item and its properties, right?
Yeah, but I'd learn its properties. I'd learn, like, if there's any other spells affecting it, which would be good if there's like defensive magic on it. And I'd learn what kind of magic created it.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Sure.
Maybe.
Are
not
you
worth
going
it.
to use a spell slot or are you going to ritual cast it?
Ritual cast it.
Okay. So as you were ritual casting this, and both Ron and Bryn have the light spell emanating from them, if I remember correctly. Valken and Vin, where are you standing? They're basically right next to this gym on the dais, studying it, preparing to destroy it.
I am not next to it.
Okay,
I'm
where would you
like-
like to
She's like,
be? This
Sounds
room
like that.
is sort of a large chamber, large statue on the far side. There are stairs that led downward into this chamber. You want to be in
standing
like the
like,
corner of the room,
near the stairwell.
near the
like,
stairwell. Okay.
So
What
that
about you,
I could
Valken?
like GTFO.
What about you, Valken?
If we're on a new map, I'm not seeing it.
You're not. I'm just describing something to you.
Leader of the mind.
Oh, I'm, like I said, wherever Ron went, I'm 10 feet behind it.
10 feet behind him. Okay. Vin, you're by the stairs. Valken, you're halfway in between Vin and Ron. And Bryn, you are looking at this item, ritually casting your identify spell. Minutes go by. This eerie chamber is oddly silent. And all of you hear what sounds like something being ripped in half. Almost like a large sheet of paper being torn. And it all catches your attention. Vin, it's right behind you, this happening at the top of the stairwell. And as you look, you see a tear in existence, in reality, and it begins to widen. And you look inside and you see what appears to be a large forest. Trees midwinter, the leaves fallen, gnarled wood, thorns, and you see gauntleted hands opening this sort of rip in reality. And out steps two individuals, one of which looks exactly like you, Vin. The other is one that you have only seen in your dreams, Ron. It is the Black Knight of the Oak Father. And they step through this portal and seeing you around the gym.
We're spent.
And the
I'm
other
not spent.
Vin points to you all and looks to the Black Knight and says, "See? I told you I could find them, and look what they're doing. Bad shit. You don't like that as a paladin, right? You can take care of them." And his sort of helmeted visage just turns ever so slightly to this other Vin and says, "It appears that you are useful to me for now. As promised, I will kill you last." And he unfurls his flail as the large end drops onto the stone floor, ready to attack all of you. And that is where we will end our episode this evening.
Oh, I don't have
I told
any.
y'all we should have just left here. We figured it out. We didn't have to do anything. We literally could have left.
All right. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Appreciate all of the raids. Thank you so much. The follows, the subs. If you aren't checking us out on YouTube, please do so, because that definitely helps us out. But what I will do is I will enter in a poll in the chat over on Twitch, and you all can vote for who the MVP was. And whoever gets the MVP vote is going to get an inspiration to use next session, and it sure sounds like they're going to need it. So cast your votes now, and I will let them do some shout outs, or they can plead to you all why they should deserve the vote. So we'll start with Moobs Like Jagger from the GGN crew.
Whoa, hello. Hey, Moobs here. I just want to say, if y'all came out for the Extra Life event last weekend, we were able to raise over $28,000 for the Children's Hospital of Orange County. So thank you, everyone. Why Ron should get the inspiration is because he needs to save Ben's life. Yeah.
Up next is Bunny Dreadful.
Hi. Oh my god, I'm still freaking out. I'm Bunny Dreadful. I'm an art streamer here on Twitch, but I'm actually streaming on this very channel, so you don't even have to do anything extra. Just make sure you're following this channel and subscribing to us across all the socials so that you know when I go live, and I will be drawing some D&D themed artwork whenever I stream, usually on Tuesdays, so come hang out. Bryn should get the inspiration because Bryn never wins the inspiration, so I feel like I'm due for one. Everyone loves Valkan the best, which I don't blame him. I also love Valkan the best, but I'm just saying.
Speaking of, Virtual Spectre, you're up next.
Hi, I'm Virtual Spectre. I stream here on Twitch. I do a variety of games, anything from RPGs to action games to, I don't know, fighting games sometimes. So we're currently doing Pentiment and Yakuza 0. So it's fun stuff. You should check me out. And why Valken should get inspiration? Exactly what Brent said. I'm the coolest.
Last but not least, mac and cheese, please.
Hi, mac and cheese, please. And I stream on Twitch and YouTube and stuff. And then she get the inspiration because she had a dragon. All right, Bryn already won it. Never mind. I don't even care. I didn't even get a chance to plead my case. Follow me on everything / mac and cheese, please. And mac and cheese, please mastodon.party if you want to follow me on the new social media that might exist. I don't know. Okay.
The new social media.
I don't know. I just heard about it 2 days ago.
This was coming back. Are we doing MySpace?
God, no. Justin
If we have MySpace, you're all
a music site.
You're all in my top 8 if you're in MySpace. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So, Bryn, you have successfully garnered the pity vote from the audience.
Give me your pity. It
So
tastes delicious like honey.
Also, hey,
sweet
it's me,
pity.
Max. I'm the DM here, and this is Casters and Cantrips. And thank you so much for following us on all the social medias. I had a great episode. I hope you all did in the big spooky dungeons. But we'll be back on next week, next Friday. But if you are unaware of our social medias, follow us on YouTube where we have clips. We're also going to have our after show Out of Combat. Will be airing next Thursday. And if you want early sneak peeks at things, go check out our Patreon. So thank you all so much. You can go to castersandcantrips.com for all of those sites. So thank you all very much.
Just to clarify, we know many of you watching in the US are going to be doing Thanksgiving next week, but we are still planning to stream
Yeah.
next week. So
Can't stop D&D, not now.
yeah, you can't stop D&D. So you give us time off work, we're just going to play more D&D anyways.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So we'll see you all here. Thank you all so much, and we will see you next time. And what was it? Oh yeah, we've got to do donuts and not drugs. Go pet cute animals, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.